Hey guys, how's it going? Crunchy here. So welcome back to another weekly Q&A episode. So for the footage today, you'll be pleased to know that I'm actually doing some Slayer. It's just one task, nothing spectacular, just some black demons. However, whilst I was there, I did manage to level up to level 69, which was quite nice. And I got around 200k in loot from it in the end, which was actually quite nice as well. The task was not the whole task, it was only the last half of it, so it's not really too bad I guess, about 400k for the task, not really too bad at all. And I did the first half, I think a couple of weeks ago whenever I uploaded the Nerf Darklight video, so yeah, it was, since then I've been wrapped up in getting 92 prayer, stuff like that. So I sort of got a bit sidetracked, but hopefully, you know, you do enjoy the footage of PVM, because I know you guys, a lot of you do enjoy that, so I thought I'd do it for you guys today. If you're not interested, then of course you can just listen to this in the background alongside playing Scape or whatever it is you're doing. But moving on to the first two questions, which are from the same guy. So first up is from Stur Hovland, and they ask, what year do you think you'll be maxed? Definitely not this year, for definite, I know that, just because purely I've got a lot of stuff to do. Maxing, considering I sort of took a toll into Runescape quite late. I've been playing for quite a long time, like I've had my account for a long time, but I haven't necessarily been actually playing it. I've just been, you know, on and off throughout years, bank standing, just hanging with friends, stuff like that. So I really actually only started properly paying attention to it this year, which I know actually sounds really bad. But it's when I got my new computer, it's when I got back into making videos. At the moment I'm just sort of like trying my hardest to, you know, do all the really important things so I can, you know, get into Elf City to make things a lot faster for skilling, stuff like that. Getting soul split so I can do more bossing, get more loot to pay for more viable skills. At the moment I'm definitely trying to do my best in it. So yeah, definitely not this year, but I will probably be maxed. I want to say next year, but it's really unlikely because I have got quite a long way to go. I think around 600 levels or something like that I need to get, so it's quite a lot to go. Hopefully by the end of next year. It all depends on, you know, how the future works out. I might not be able to play as much next year as I am playing this year, but hopefully by the end of, let's just say 2017, hopefully by the end of then I should be maxed. Hopefully before then, but you never know. Like I said, the future is all different and it can change whenever. So hopefully by the end of 2017. If you guys think I could do it earlier, then let me know. But yeah, that's just my goal, I guess. I don't really want to set it too early in case I don't get it. I don't want to let people down, let myself down, all that stuff. So 2017 is what we're going to say. Also, he wants to know, of all the bosses that I've tried, which one do you find most enjoyable and why? Zami is probably my most enjoyable boss. KBD, that's quite fun. It's not really bossing because it's nothing, you know, difficult, but that's quite fun as well. I like dragons, they're like my favourite monster in the game, but probably, like I said, Zami is my favourite, just because, I don't know, I think it looks the best. I've had the best luck, I guess, there in drops, that's probably why it's my favourite. Like the first time I ever went there, I think I got a gown of subjugation, and that was when it was worth about 11 mil, so I was quite happy with that, and I guess that's sort of why I like it the most, I guess. So yeah, definitely Zami is my favourite boss. So next up is a question from Ali, and they ask, do you have an FC we can join to have a talk and a laugh? I do. My FC is called Crunchy X, which is my name. The actual, like, I don't know, how do you say it, in FC name, it's actually Crunch Nation, but I do change it throughout whatever I'm doing in the day. If I'm doing some Slayer, I'll change it to Slayer. If I'm doing some Soul Split quest, I'll change it to that. So yeah, join Crunchy X, and of course you can go through there and just talk to us in there. There's a nice group of people in there, so yeah, you'll definitely fit in, have some laughs, stuff like that, join in with the activities, all that cool stuff, so feel free to go and join whenever you want. The next question is from Cleared Game, and he asks, what program do you use for RuneScape vidding? I use Camtasia Studio 8 to record and edit my videos. I have gone into detail on this on a different video, so I'm not really gonna, you know, hammer at you guys again with it, what I do, but I do record it in Camtasia Studio. It's pretty easy, to be honest. It's, you know, pretty straightforward. Just record it in that, and because I record it in that, I just tend to edit in that as well, just because the rendering is a little bit faster than Vegas Pro. Vegas Pro is good, and I do use it occasionally, but mainly Camtasia Studio 8 is my favourite to use. Moving on is a question from Recon Gaming, and they ask, Crunchy, what is your normal world that you play on RS3? My normal world is, I think I have two favourite worlds, 26 and 91. They're my two favourite that I like to play on. just because for me I find that the ping's pretty good, it doesn't have much lag for me, it's always pretty smooth, not overcrowded either, which I like. I don't really like worlds with a lot of people on it because it just makes it lag and it's not as really fun, you know, to record if it's lagging. It's not the best quality, I guess. So yeah, 91 and 26 are the two that I play on. Next up is a question from Tay Sun, and they ask, hey, can we add you in game? Of course you can. The easiest way to add me in game, like I already told you guys, my name is CrunchyX, but the easiest way to add me is just to join the FC, which, like I told you guys before, is just my name. Once you go in there, if I obviously come in the same time as you, you can obviously just hit me up on there, add me in there, let me know that you've added me, because otherwise if you just add me and I don't know, I think I have my private set on friends, so if you just go in the FC, let me know you've added me, and then I'll obviously add you from there and we can be friends and talk forever. So yeah, go ahead and do that if you do want to add me. Next up is a question from Soverton RS, and he asks, how do you make your YouTube channel background banner art? Are you the one making them? Yes, I do make all my own art. I don't really like using it of other people. I have done like ages ago in the past, but now that I've learned how to do it myself, you know, I'm a bit more confident with graphics, stuff like that. I've sort of like self-taught myself everything that I've done. I do tend to like swap between a few and make a new one quite often because I get a bit bored, I guess, quite easily of different backgrounds and stuff like that. So yeah, I definitely enjoy graphics. I really love making banner art, stuff like that, so I make them all myself. How do I make them? Just in Photoshop. I just downloaded a it's just like a blank banner template, just so it has all the right sizing and that for when I want to upload it, and then I just go ahead and just take screenshots, get the text done, do whatever it is, edit it all together and make a banner like that. If you do want a tutorial on it, of course I can do that. It'd be actually quite interesting because I've never done that before. So yeah, if you do want that, obviously do let me know, but that is how I make them and what I use. Next up is a question from Dat Sniper Dude, and he asks, whenever you use a big chunk of money for skilling, do you ever feel that sigh kind of feeling? I know exactly what you mean here. Yes, I do get that, like, you know, just saving up money, going PVM, stuff like that, getting money, earning it, and then having to spend it all out does kind of suck, and I do hate it. But most of the time, majority of the money that you spend, if you spend it on the right things, you do get back for like herbal or stuff like that. When I was making, I think it was super energy potions, when I made those, I did get about 2/3 or a half of my money that I spent back, so it wasn't too bad. It's not like I lost all of the money, but yeah, I do know what you mean. It does suck when you have to spend all your money that you just saved up. Alright, so the final two questions are from the same guy, Thomas, and he wants to know, how do you make money as the first one? For me, money is through PVM purely. That's pretty much it. Skilling, I don't really tend to find that profitable unless, you know, you do it quite a slow way, but I'm quite impatient, so for herbal or stuff like that, I do tend to, you know, just use one of the fastest ways, even if it means I lose out on quite a lot of money. I just save up for it and then do it. But PVM is definitely, I have a loot tab if you guys don't know that. It's made up of Slayer, PVM, stuff like that. It's not specifically Slayer, but any of the Slayer loot I get, like in this video for the 200k, it's not a lot, but I add it in the loot tab and then just sell it once a month, once every 2 months, something like that, for about 20 to sometimes 50 mil at a go, depending on how lucky I am or how long I've been saving up for. Obviously bossing isn't a massive thing I do, so it's kind of hard to put like big items in there, but when I do go bossing again, that'll be another big way that I make money, so hopefully that clears up for you. And the final question he has is, how long are you a PMod? I'm pretty sure that means how long have you been a PMod, and I've been a PMod I think since September 2013. That's when I went to Jagex HQ, helped him out, stuff like that, and that's when I got it. So yeah, I presume that's pretty much what you wanted to know on that one. So yeah guys, that is all for the questions I have today. I don't really have any of the updates or, you know, commonly asked questions to sort of add into the video, which is kind of annoying because it makes the videos a bit longer for you guys, but hopefully this one is still okay length for today. But there is something I do want to ask you guys, which is actually quite important and coming around pretty fast. So when I go to Greece, which is in a month's time today, and for those of you who don't know, yes, I am going to Greece. I'm going on a holiday for 2 weeks from the 10th of June to the 24th of June. But I wanted to know what sort of content you want me to prepare to upload whilst I'm away. I'm not gonna just not upload for the whole 2 weeks because I would hate that, and I don't really want to put you guys, you know, through no videos. If you want to see some, don't need to get annoyed at me and stuff like that, and I do love making videos, so I definitely do want to get some sorted for that. A few things I've been thinking of is doing some flipping videos, some like long flipping episodes, but like 15-20 minutes an episode. Flipping, the margins aren't that great at the moment, so it's kind of hard to make profit, but fingers crossed, hopefully nearer the time they'll sort of get bigger margins again. I can make some actual decent profit and, you know, make for some actual decent episodes. So flipping episodes is definitely something I do want to upload. maybe 2 or 3 times through the week. I'm not really too sure yet. When I get soul splitting curses, obviously I'll do some more PVM videos, bossing videos, maybe get some loot videos done if I have time before I go, stuff like that. There are just a few ideas that I had in mind, but of course if you do want to see anything else specific, then obviously let me know in the comment section. Obviously I can't do any money making guides just because they're going to go out of date and it's not fair on whoever's watching it, but like I said, anything apart from that, just let me know in the comment section. I should have the Temple of Santistum done by the end of the week, so when I get the soul splitting curses, stuff like that, I'm really going to start going like ham at bosses. I'm going to do my best, go make some bank, get lots of awesome clips for you guys, stuff like that. I'm so excited to be able to go and do that, not have to, you know, go and bank like as often. It'd be so much fun just to go there, last for ages, get an awesome kill count and just see how much money we can really make. So I really am excited for that. So literally soon, hopefully maybe even before the end of next week, do expect some awesome bossing clips. I've got some series I've got lined up, like waiting to do. So if you guys have like any ideas of series you want to see, including bossing, just let me know, stuff like that. But yeah guys, that's all for today's video. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. If you have, chuck it a massive thumbs up because it really does help me out. Subscribing, all that cool stuff. It just, you know, it's just really supportive and it means a lot to me. So if you do that, if you enjoy my content, of course, then feel free to do it because it really does, you know, like I said, it just makes me feel good about myself. But leave any other questions you have down below for next week's episode and I'll definitely get around to reading them and putting them into the next episode. But until then guys, thank you again for watching and I'll see you in the next one.